everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango, here to review episode 17 of Persona 5, the animation. Oh, they didn't animate one of my favorite things about this boss fight. I was so upset. I was like, no! I mean, they did everything right, except when the boss, blows the wind and the thing just gets destroyed and they see the boss, like, Makoto's supposed to go flying and Ren is supposed to catch her and I'm so upset they didn't animate. I was like, I wanted that so bad. But in turn, they gave us a really more epic looking, when Futaba gets her, persona, and, they saw the scene where, like, all of them are, like, in the group shot and everything. It looks so epic. Like, in the game, it looks epic, but, like, the way they made the coloring, the shading, it looks so much more cool. That's definitely the thumbnail of this video. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Anyway, so let me explain something. So with Futaba's palace and getting her persona overall, it felt so much like Persona 4 when I first played it. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like Persona 4, but I wish they wouldn't have brought that kind of thing into this game. I was like, they're kind of rehashing the way you get personas in Persona 4 with Persona 5 with Futaba's thing. But, I mean, it was interesting, but it was like, I've seen this before, like in another game. So that's also kind of it's not a character flaw issue I have with Futaba, it's just a thing that I don't really like they did with her per se. Like, maybe some people like that. Like, it's okay, but to me it was just like, oh, you're reusing the Persona 4 thing, gotta accept the shadow, accept this happened, and oh look, got a persona. I mean, because that's what made this game so unique, is that didn't happen. It's that when they get their personas, it's just like, they're like, it comes to them, just instantly comes to them, bam, got it, after it's the awakening, and it's just, that made this game so much more cool, is that we didn't have to go through someone's dungeon and like there's other shadow, and stuff. I mean, granted, they didn't fight her shadow, they fought her mom's cognitive version and everything, but still, that was one thing in the game I always had kind of an issue with. I mean, I don't know if I want to use that word, but yeah, so, but again, they did change a little bit of the situation. It all happened at the same place. Like, Futaba was supposed to see that shadow version, going through the memories and stuff before she got up to the thing, but they kind of changed it around. There were some things that were like tiny little changes, but like they're so insignificant that it doesn't matter. So there's that. But overall, the boss fight went really well. It was very enjoyable to watch and everything. And it wasn't a CGI boss this time, which was interesting this turn around. It was a completely, hand-drawn thing and all that stuff, so whatever. So I was like, that's cool. Not sure how the next boss is gonna go. Oh boy, I remember where we're going. Oh, I'm so excited for the next part. But anyway, so yeah, the kind of spent almost half the episode on this, which was interesting, and they spent the rest half, figuring out the Medjet thing, what they're gonna do. And they went to the Sky Tree thing, though, and they took pictures together. When Makoto saw the Buchimaru, like, the battle music came in, I'm just like, that's great. I love that. Also, we did get a catchy in the beginning of the episode. He's, kind of talking about the P-Thieves, doing his detective work and everything, and I'm like, I see what you're doing there. But anyway, so that was interesting. And yeah, overall, they did Futaba's things. Great, good. Let's move on to the next thing, the next palace and everything. And it's gonna be interesting how they handle this next one again. I always like to see how they're gonna handle the boss fights and the palaces and everything. So, this next one's a doozy. It's just like, I know what's coming next, and I'm like, help us all. Ren is such, I love him too much, and the whole sushi thing, eating sushi together, I like this. Like, they're following the game to a T for the most part. It's great. 10 out of 10, A1 Pictures. Keep doing what you're doing. And we got a new ending song this time, actually. Well, we actually did get a new song and new visuals, kind of. Like, they that Morgana car, like, driving for a bit. But then, they're all in color now. Like, their outfits are all colored when they're all, like, doing that walking cycle thing. Futaba's at it now. And they're all in color, and I'm like, yay, the whole team's almost all together. Just things. Almost. We're getting there. But yeah, just this ending song's good. So it's alright, for an ending song. And there's apparently a new Len song as well, because when they were doing Futaba's mom's boss battle, that song was not a song that I've heard before, at least from what I can tell. The audio felt a little weirdly done. Like, it felt like they should have raised the volume of that song a little bit. And, anyway. But anyway, what'd you guys think of this episode? What do you think's gonna happen next? And I'll see you guys in whatever I review next. Bye!